All right, you all. Are we ready? Coming up next, we have Sonic 3 Knuckles performed by Zaxon. And, of course, we have Chrono on commentary along with him to provide you the deep, dark secrets that this game can provide. Are you all ready for this? I am. This is not a glitchless run, so you will see this game being broken like the hot mess it is. Alrighty? So let's get it going.
Drink some coffee and I'm all jittery. Huh?
Yeah, to be being live.
Alright,
Huh?
you all ready to go? I'm gonna cut you out on 3. Well, not to start, but just to.
Yeah, to be being live.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. You're live.
Huh? Alright.
Hey everybody, I'm Zaxon96 here with Cronoon.
Hi.
And yeah, we're gonna do some Sonic 3 Knuckles, or I am.
Just real quick, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's today is the 25th anniversary of, well, the Sonic 3 portion of this game. So give this game some love today.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. There's a bunch of recently new stuff discovered as well in this run that I'll be going for, and yeah, we'll just have a good time. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Alright, Angel Island 1 is pretty much glitchless, so it's all just about movement.
Yeah, the first couple levels of this game are definitely just about movement. Oh, nice spin dash right there. So I'm gonna get these speed shoes on the top left corner, grab this fire shield, just move around, nothing too crazy. This isn't actually a boss, this is just like a halfway boss, but you don't really have to hit him at all.
Just a little tease.
Yeah, we're gonna see him in a second, but yeah, I'm gonna use this fire shield to my advantage, just get through the level really quickly. It is possible to manipulate Tails here to get you an extra hit, but whoops, that's fine. Nice easy boss.
Yeah. Yeah, Tails is gonna be pretty important to this run. In both ways of managing him from not screwing up and also just hitting some pretty nice tricks later on. But Zaxon's got him tamed. He's a good boy.
Yeah, so one cool thing you can do is you can actually spin dash off of, if you hit a ledge, or a crumbling ledge, and you start spin dashing while you're on top of the crumbling ledge, it is possible to spin dash right off of it, like I'm about to do right here. So you can keep your spin dash pretty much, so you don't have to charge up a whole new one once you land on the ground. Just a little quick time save.
So coming up here is this ramp that he can jump off of to skip a little portion on the waterfall. He gets it. And then he's going to do a manipulation here into this auto-scroller. He's going to use the electric shield to create some sparks, and those sparks are going to replace, I believe, the button at the end which Knuckles hits on. It's a memory manipulation. And what this does is it skips a cutscene where Knuckles jumps on the button, so it saves some time. You can just go immediately to the stage transition instead of having to wait. It's pretty good, pretty easy. Oh, and I forgot, the second part of the manipulation is he has to spin dash between the 9th and 10th pairs of trees here. If you see, there's like 2 of them.
And And just like that, we don't have to deal with Knuckles shenanigans. Just skipped right through the cutscene.
Yeah, there isn't much of and Knuckles in this run. We kind of destroy him at every turn. Hydra 1 is also another very nice glitchless stage. There is some pretty precise jumps in it, so it can actually be optimized pretty hard, and the boss is pretty tough. In a second.
Okay, I think I got... Oh, I got 5 hits? Okay.
Nice. Yeah, so here, this boss, the quick way of doing it is you go off screen and you bounce off the top of his skull, and you hit him a bunch, and then he goes back up, and the 5th and 6th hits are really difficult to get. You have to know where you are off screen. It's really hard to get a sense for it. It takes quite some time. It's very tough to do. The 5 hits is really good. And coming up here, Hydra 2 is a glitch. First glitch of this game. It's gonna we're gonna be blazing through quite a bunch of them.
But yeah, you do take an intentional death for the first time because you have to unload Act 1.
Yeah, exactly. If you do the glitch without dying, then you'll just hit the left side of the screen. You can't go anywhere. Very, very nicely done. You just use the wall to clip in the ground, and when you're in the background, you can just zip around. And then if you zip to the left, you underflow your position back to the right side, and then the camera locks in a certain vertical position. Blah blah blah. Bada bing, bada boom, you're there.
Oh man, so Marble Garden, there's a new skip discovered by Cresm. Thank you, Cresm. We're gonna try it.
It's a fantastic skip. This stage was already broken to pieces, and there's just not much of it left anymore. So I'm just gonna wait here. Okay, so let's see, there's a lot of stuff to unpack here, but basically it's a sub-pixel manipulation. If you don't know, pixels are, in 16 8-bit games, are divided by 256 numerical values, blah blah blah, and they rotate very quickly, so there's a setup where you don't press anything, and you just tap left once to get a good sub-pixel. You jump off the slope.
Let's go, man.
And you clip into the ground, you do a level wrap, and that's actually the easier part of it. On the opposite side of the stage, in this weird overflow area, can I even explain this in time? There's a ramp that you have to jump up and hit this overhang, you do some zips, all when you can't see what the heck is going on. And then you get to the boss, and if you know the speedrun, that's when it's familiar to you. But if you don't know, the boss is just there, and you go into the background, you zip, and you do the spin dash, and and then you have to get Tails hit the capsule. And, anyway, 61 is an awesome time, so it's fantastic work.
Yeah, so once you get that first level where hold on, let me get this. This game never takes a break. I need to focus on this now.
Yeah.
Oh, that can happen sometimes. Oh, well. So sometimes you'll clip into the spike, and you have to kind of die. Well, you don't have to die, but it's faster too.
Yeah, so this is a wheel glitch that he's abusing here. I can't just explain it immediately, but basically you can use it to turn gravity, whichever, I think to the left. Yeah, and it's really funky. He's going to need to keep this wheel glitch for 2 acts. So basically the thing to know is he cannot jump when he's has this wheel glitch going. He can only jump on spinning cylinders. He can spin dash, and he can jump when he's already in the air from like a bounce. But he just needs to keep this glitch going. Through that, through the level wrap, pretty simple. But then there's this boss fight, which is not so simple. Yeah, there's quite a lot of manipulation here. Tails can... A problem here with Tails is if Tails hits a boss at the same time as Sonic hits him, Sonic gets hurt. And when you're not bouncing off of him, it's very hard to finish the fight while keeping the glitch. You have to manipulate Tails to jump into him, which can be done, but isn't guaranteed. It's a pretty tough boss fight, but 57 is a good time. And here we go into Act 2. So this stage has also been ripped apart. We have this new strat. It's probably the easiest version. Fortunately, it's actually gotten easier as time's gone along. So let's see here. First, he's going to bounce off this Batbot here. Then he's upside down. He's going to go through this tube, spin dash. And he's going to try to work his way on the ceiling into more of the ceiling. He'll like get a nice vertical zip up, and it'll look like he's skating across the ceiling here, and that just basically leads him straight to the boss. Actually, he's on the opposite side of the level, and he's going the opposite direction, but the camera's trying to catch up. And he holds a spin dash, so he like moves between like these weird floating garbage platforms. It's really hard to explain. There's this program called CamHack. It's like a Lewis script that you can use for one of the Gens emulators.
Yeah.
It helps you see what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot.
This is the first time we're going to use resetting instead of watching a cutscene. It's faster, or getting through the cutscene. So we'll actually just reset the game and load up the level.
Yeah, so we could have actually done that earlier, but the problem is, so in that part where he was on the top of Carnival Night, if he actually reset earlier in the run and didn't watch the cutscenes that we saw, there would just be some random platform that would block his way, and we don't know why it does it. Like, why do you have to watch these cutscenes? Like, come on, you want to skip it, dude. But that's the way it is for now. Ice Cap is also a glitchy stage. This time we're going to zip diagonally. It's awesome. Pretty hard trick.
Alright, okay, that's the first part done. We're gonna be going for a trick that actually skips the entire boss. It's probably a little bit more harder, but, you know, I don't care.
Zaxon is going all out. He's hit stuff like one after another. So, but yeah, again, moving without seeing what you're doing. It's all about being very familiar with like parts of the stage that you never see casually, just basic stuff.
So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna loop. We're actually gonna get like to the end of the stage, and then we're gonna kind of loop back again, and you're just gonna kind of figure out where you're at and control yourself. And there you go.
Yep, just digging through the snow.
Oh yeah.
If only we could use like.
Oh my God, Tails has slope glitch for some reason. Okay. Okay.
Well, we're gonna see it in a second. He's a little. That's weird as heck. All right. I'm not gonna say anything. Just for a second.
All right, let's go. We got it.
Okay.
So it's a 2-frame window, but sometimes it's just a pain in the butt, but we got it.
Yep, so basically, he gets slope glitch inside the elevator because the enemy hits him into the elevator, and he's like in a slightly different vertical position because it's moving up and down. He spin dashes to click outside of the elevator, and there's a very small window where you can get into the background that has tiles that you can zip in. If you don't zip in, you either die or you soft lock. And it's quite a huge time loss. Not quite over. He still has to. He has to beat this boss. He has to beat one of these bosses. So the reason why we do this trick and not the old method where we just go do Sonic's version of the boss is that because Sonic is only supposed to have one boss, if you beat one out of the two here in Knuckles' fight, then it counts as two separate bosses. So if you beat the second one in Act 2, you beat Act 2. And victory peak up.
Oh yeah, I had to do it for the marathon.
Absolutely. And that's Sonic 3. So happy anniversary, Sonic 3.
Wow, I kind of want to explain the beforehand levels, but I really can't because we're just blasting through them way too quick.
Okay, so Mushroom Hill. So here is okay, he's going to try to clip using the gate into the ground and zip around. To the left, he'll level up. There is a slight chance that the level wrap will fail because there's kind of this huge gap. Usually zip speed is enough to clear the gap, but there's a chance that it will somehow have a value that's a little less.
So I'm not getting it right now, unfortunately, but it's pretty tight. But you pretty much want it to push you into the ground. All right, wow, I can't believe that didn't work. You want it to push you into the ground, but not kill you. All right.
Yeah, it's actually pretty difficult. Like, I mean, I don't blame him. Like we've been like hitting this really tough stuff, and then here's just one more thing where you have to slow yourself down to get it right, and then you can blast off.
All right.
And finally, there we go. Yeah, he's done with that stage. Still has to beat the boss though, but he's kind of a pushover. This is a weird robot trying to chop some wood, mind his business, and no, he's dead now. Rest in peace.
Yeah, no big deal. Sometimes that stage is easy, and sometimes it's a little tricky.
Yeah. But we can all relax a little bit. Another glitchless stage, which are a rarity in this game. It's actually a really fun stage too. Lots of loops, high speed all around.
Yeah.
So Knuckles, this is one of the few times he gets an advantage here. I don't know. Trolls us, throws us into the air for like a few seconds. I think that's the last time he'll matter in this run.
Yep, I think so. But yeah, I have Fire Shield here. It's just, sometimes it is useful. You also can get Lightning Shield, but Fire Shield's more consistent to get. So we just have Fire Shield, and hopefully we can quick kill this boss coming up.
The setup to killing him is a little bit tough. You have to like immediately switch from a jump into a Fire Shield attack.
Yeah, and, I missed it unfortunately, but...
So that's, with it you can get 6 hits, but you can get 5 without it. Classic fight here. Still a pretty good time.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. 120, that's a good range.
Alright, going into Flying Battery, and if you guys don't know what as intended is, well, you're about to find out. So Cronoon, what is as intended?
By design.
Oh. I knew it.
So this is just another form of slow glitch. I believe. I'm actually not too familiar with the tech on this, but basically you're going to abuse the camera and the speed of the launcher there, and you'll get like this extra spin dash which will boost you through the tube that usually spins you around. And yeah, I guess it's slope glitch. And then with slope glitch, you basically can, when you go off any ledge, you keep that slope. So you can just go in that angle for as long as you want. You go through pretty much every object, not sprites though. It actually resets if you land on a sprite. And you just go right.
Yeah.
And you can spin dash and go faster.
Alright, I'm gonna be going for like pretty much one of the hardest tricks in the game right here, so let's see.
It's also fairly new.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I think I should be good. We lost a little bit of time, but that's okay. As long as we get over this.
I think you're good. Well, there is.
Yep. Okay, we did it. Okay, so that's
Okay, good.
one of the hardest tricks in the entire game. We got it. So heck yeah, man. That's really awesome.
This trick is a pain. I hate this trick. It's pretty crazy. This uses vertical zips, which are even harder than horizontal zips. So in generally speaking, even with the old speedrun strat, there's a thing called laser. There's a laser skip, and there's some tech with it. It can be pretty hard. You can lose up to 40 seconds. This skips it entirely. It skips the whole stage entirely. It's the fastest way of doing it. So he has to get like over 90% spin dash, like of max speed. He has a few frames to jump, then he has a few frames to slow down, and then he'll use that to vertically zip up, and then he has to use Tails' old route, go and take another vertical zip, and then he has to use a pass switcher to make it a little bit faster. You can still do it without it, but he basically rubs the top of a loop and then keeps on moving straight to the boss. It's very difficult. To just do it in a run is something that Zaxon is an expert at.
Alright, and then since we just did one of the hardest tricks in the game, now we gotta do another hard trick, of course. Because this game just loves to throw hard tricks at you first try. Oh my god, let's go.
Oh, beauty. Oh, okay, spoilers. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nah, you can spoil. Nah.
The secret is he actually gets it.
So, yeah, guys. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, everyone hates Sandopolis, like, casually. It's long, there's a bunch of garbage. No. You just destroy that. It's a pretty hard trick. So again, you clip into the ground, then in the ground you can do a zip, but you also have to jump out because of the way that slope is. It's not set up so they can zip straight out. You have to get a good jump, and very specific too, and you level up. It's a pretty notorious trick. Like every speedrunner of this game has to grapple with that. It saves quite a lot of time.
Alright, so, yeah. We're gonna be going for, that was a good stage. We're gonna be going for another kind of new trick in the Sando 2, which is like 100 times easier than Stair Clip. So, Stair Clip was the harder version in this.
Stair Clip is, well, it's kind of hard to explain without showing it, but basically you get a good spin dash and jump, and then you go, you can use that to get inside a stair, basically. It's a pretty hard type of movement tech to do, but we don't have to do it anymore. This stage is pretty crazy. It's like a nice mix of glitchless and glitch.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, definitely.
Yeah, same. To just like get a good time here always feels really good. Oh yeah, I guess I keep on missing glitches to explain.
Oh.
But let's see. So
Oh
coming up
my.
here is
I might not be able to do it anymore because I accidentally lost my lightning shield. Okay, so I guess we're going for stair clip.
Oh
Whoops.
boy. So yeah, this loop right here is where he would have done it. Basically, he would have used the electric shield to get a second jump to push himself in the right corner of that loop, and then in there you can do some nice vertical zip action. So I guess we'll see stair clip. This is pretty hard to do.
Yeah, the other one is very easy. I did not expect to lose my lightning shield there. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason spikes have like a hurt box on their side in this game. It's very small. Usually never have to run into it.
Alright, let me be careful here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It takes a couple tries for stair clip. It's not like the other clip where you can kind of get like first, second try, so I'll take it.
Yeah. It's tough. It's just straight tough, and this is definitely the hardest one. You will have to do some more stair clips later, fairly soon, like in a few minutes. Yeah, get a nice zip there. So that skips a whole sand section. As Sonic, it's really bad to just have to do that casually or conventionally, because you have to wait for the sand. There's only a few places where you can skip it, if at all. A little skip there, and then it's pretty much straight to the boss. So it's either you gotta either learn stair clip or loop clip in the run. It's not easy. No, I mean it's definitely easier, but it's a lot of these tricks are just not easy. You have to practice this game quite a bit, and Zaxon is a madman at practicing.
Alright. We finished the stage. About a minute slower than I want, but, you know, sometimes a spike likes to hit you, you lose your lightning shield, oh well. So, on to Lava Reef. Sour
You know what they say, you live, you learn.
Oh, man.
Lava Reef is kind of like Sando 2. Nice mix of glitches and glitchless. A little bit more on the glitchless side. Coming up here is a really tiny zip, like a micro zip almost, and very easy to do. You just skip the lava fall segment and like the spinning coil segment. Pretty consistent nowadays. Coming up right after this is going to be the stair clip. It is actually fairly required. If you don't go for it, you're going to... Oh, nice! He hit the button from the opposite side. That's really cool. Saves like I guess like a second or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't hit the stair clip, you're going to lose like about a minute at a time. Like if you go for the intended route.
Yeah, what we did there is we kind of used Tails back there to open a path for us. So.
So if for those that aren't familiar, with a lot of these games for spread objects, which those rocks were, if they're off screen, usually a little bit more than off screen, they will not actually be. Their collision will just not register. So if you have Tails say go to the left, then he'll actually fall underneath it because they don't exist. And then, if you go back again, there's a red spring down there, and you can just break them, because you break them from the bottom up. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay, coming up is a huge trick. So it's monitor clip. This trick saves a minute and a half of time. It is very difficult. It's a little bit simpler than Flying Battery 2, but it still has a lot of frame. Like you need like a bunch of frames to like line up, and then to get it to work. Basically, what you do is you roll, and you have to slow yourself down so that Sonic stands up underneath the monitor. And the monitor will push you into the ground, or it will actually kill you, which can happen. And then when you're in the ground, you can wait for the next stage to start, and then do a level wrap. It's a killer trick.
Yeah.
We don't have a consistent method for it yet. I mean, we have more or less a consistent method, but not like a really easy way. So it's just a crazy thing.
Yeah, I missed it by 1 frame, so...
Man, it's just like 1 frame can kill it. There's very, very little leniency on that trick. I spent way too much research and got way not enough out of it. But still, I mean, like, we're near the end of the game here, and he is just reaching, like, the 30-minute time mark. So, yeah, like, he missed, like, a few tiny things, and he's still blasting through this game, man. It's just so intense. Stair clip coming up.
I accidentally I almost messed something up, but I could stair clip again and get it that time.
Oh, I see.
You can explain phasing through an object.
Yeah, so, again, like I was saying before, excuse me, when objects are off-screen or off-camera, they will basically not exist. So, what you can do is, for, like, even really thick objects, like, thick objects, if you use the camera, like, you get a fast, like, 6-tap into it, and, then spin dash again, the camera will push itself, it'll be pushed, and then if you spin dash again when the camera is pushed, and the object is off-screen, quotes, then you can spin dash through where it isn't aimed to be. Yeah. Also, Knuckles is dead. Good Knuckles.
Oh, Knuckles. He learns that Sonic was the good guy all along. Oh, man. He's like, come on, guys. I've changed my ways. But yeah, nothing's going on. This is all just waiting. So, onto Sky Sanctuary. Nothing to see here, you know. Nothing to see. Just me and Knuckles chilling out.
Having a good time, having a good time. Yeah, so it's just a little cutscene here, you know, this is just what happens in this game. You know, Knuckles is a little tired, Sonic's all excited, he's about to beat Robotnik. Anyway, there is one trick here. This is actually a kind of a long stage if you don't do this. It's pretty simple though. You need this electric shield to do it. You can do a screen wrap, which you actually don't see much of in this run anymore. But you use that and you deload. I'm not sure, like I don't know, the way this level works is very weird in terms of the boundaries, but basically you abuse that, and you can just skip right to the last segment, because apparently the top part of this level is actually on the bottom right, so you can just go there, you know, and just go straight to Mecha Sonic and whoop his butt. And oh yeah, just small tidbit. This is the only RNG in the game. His attack pattern.
He actually gave me the worst RNG, I think, too.
I mean, you got a 59 despite that, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a little cutscene there, we're just gonna skip it. Death Egg!
One of my favorite stages, it's so fun.
Yeah, this stage is awesome. It's optionally glitchless. There's a few tricks in this that not really necessary to go for. There's a way to skip one part. There's something Argic found where you can skip the graviton, which is really hard. It's very filled with soft blocks. We'll probably figure it out at some point. But yeah, it's just it's a very weird stage, like a lot of angular platforms, a lot of vertical movement, which is something I really like about this game. Like, whereas Sonic 2 is a lot about just horizontal, like raceway type stages, this is a lot more like obstacle course, vertical manipulation. You're all over the place. But yeah, it's a pretty dang fun stage. Kind of a nice breather, because coming up with Death Egg 2 is a very hard trick. No longer the hardest trick in the game, but it's kind of the hardest in the sense that it's at the end. It's the last big buddy to shake hands with.
Yeah,
or get punched in the face by.
The setup takes a little bit, and then after you're done with the setup, it's a frame perfect trick to end pretty much like the last stage of the run. So like if you don't get that frame perfect trick, your run could easily be pretty much over.
Yeah. There's yeah. Red Eye's a jerk.
I know, he's being a jerk right now too. Hopefully he is oh my. Okay. That's scary. Please be nice. Okay. I didn't want to die. I wanted to do everything in my power not to die there, so took it a little slow. I'll take it.
There we go. Okay. Little spoops.
So just like Hydro from the very beginning, we're actually gonna kill ourselves to get rid of Act 1 and just have Act 2. So we can do this skippity skip. So we actually need Tails here to help us do a trick. Tails is gonna be a good fox today, hopefully. All right, first job done. There's more to go. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, that's a frame perfect trick, and we got it. So heck yeah. Frame perfect. It's really hard. Oh wait, no, what? Excuse me? Oh my god. What? I got soft locked.
Oh dang.
What? I don't know how that even happens.
That? Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Usually... Oh no, actually no, come to think of it. Yeah, no, if you do hit that elevator, it does soft lock you. But it does look like, the way that he got in there was really, unfortunate. Ah, man, that trick is really intense. And he also does it without pausing, which is insane. I guess, do you reset and do Death Egg over?
No, I'm just gonna die. These spikes can hit you.
Okay, Big John's saying you can fast forward if you want.
Oh, no worries, Big John, I'm good. Okay. I guess it is not technically a soft lock because you can die, but it's pretty much. Alright, so I guess we gotta get another frame perfect trick, guys.
Oh, come on, you've done a few. You got it.
Again. I can't just keep doing frame perfect tricks, man. Oh, what the? Okay, we're okay. That's weird.
Yep.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, come on, game. Oh my god, I'm trying to die. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this last stage is being a bully.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Well. Pretty much we're gonna keep doing the same thing until I can get the frame perfect trick again and hopefully not have the game soft lock me.
Yeah, this trick is not to be trifled with. It's like I said before, like it's at the end, and it is very hard. It's just like that one last thing. Pretty much though, once you get past this trick and get to the boss proper, the run's pretty much over. There's still like a little bit of time to save, but nothing as serious as getting this. I guess the game is just like, oh, it's my birthday. I want to stick around. Why do you have to beat me so hard?
Okay, we get it again. This time, please be nice, game. I'm not dealing with you again if you do that again. There we go. Okay. That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to not go in the elevator. So we should still get sub 40, which is pretty good, I guess.
Like that destination there. Yeah, no, it is really good. I mean, with all of this stuff to still get sub 40 is insane. He was on a pretty dang good pace for quite some time.
Yeah, plus we got like almost every trick first try, so.
I mean, yeah, you got Marble Garden and Flying Battery too, and that's a good ass. Good as new. Good as new.
So there's actually one more trick. We're actually gonna spin dash right there, and this actually makes it so the right side of the wall is it's actually invisible. So the entire ground on the right side is actually invisible. So if we land on it, which I almost did, you die. Like Tails just did that. Okay, we're okay. Come on, Fingers. I need you over here. Okay. Bye, Tails. We didn't need you anyways. So, by doing this, that means the left side is actually, the left side actually has a platform, and the right side actually has no platform, but after you do this, there's a platform again, so you're fine.
Yeah, they kind of like switch sides.
Oh my god, it's so close. Am I not gonna get sub 40? Oh my god, just over.
Oh.
So close. Still a really good run though, so.
Yeah.
Wow. That was really fun. It was great to show off S3K in this marathon, so thank you, Big John. And also, just a couple quick things. If you guys don't know, I do have the world record for this game, and I grind the heck out of it, and play a bunch of other Sonic games too, so yeah. Shout outs to Planet Chaos as well. But yeah, thank you, Big John, for this great marathon, and heck yeah.
Yeah, awesome run, man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
thanks for commentating with me, Cronin.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. And yeah, I guess I'll just also add real quick, this game is always in development. We're finding new stuff like almost every month. Have been for like over a year now. It's incredible. Sooner or later we're gonna get sub 30 in this 2-in-1 game. With, I guess, Zaxon at the head here. And there's quite a few other people that are trying it. Definitely try, check it out, you know? So it's a lovely speed.
Man, that doggone Zaxon. Zaxon is one grinder of games in the Sonic world, man. This guy is, if you know, there's a lot of fantastic runners. Zaxon's kind of a newer guy in the community, I would say, besides some of the people who've been around doing it for 4, 5, 6+ years. But he's come up and he's taking a lot of top times in many, many games. So, and of course, you all will see more of Zaxon a little bit later in the event on tomorrow. So he'll be playing that old one spinball game, eh? That old one spinball game. Alrighty. So make sure you all show Zaxon some love, man. Fantastic speedrun of Sonic games.